Hello, one and all. Welcome to Forge from Fallout. I'm your host, Zamatos, and I was going to do another camp build today, but this is going to be more of a news story, I'm afraid. Um, Kind of a heads up for people who are looking to do some of the glitches that I had mentioned recently. Just kind of go over a few things from the PTS that is in the rumor mill that I hope never see the light of day, and how this is going to impact your gameplay. Uh, First and foremost, as far as the camp building glitch with the generators, as I had shown you guys in a previous video or two, you can't do it anymore. At first, they had only done it on the PC version of the game, not the consoles. But unfortunately, they have gotten to the consoles. And I know I'm a few days late with some of this information, but as some of you know, I've been terribly ill. And thankfully, I got my test results back. It's not COVID, but it just means that there's something else wrong. Which is fine. Suck it up, Buttercup. It's soldiering on. But anyways, as you can see, I'm here at the converted munitions factory, which brings me to my next thing. Is what is coming next is the ability to get the converted munition factory ammo maker and be able to use it in your camp. Now, they've pretty much patched that on the PTS, as far as I know. And it kind of sucks, but at the same time too, I kind of understand why. But still, my after you hear about what's going on in the PTS, you're going to be like, well, Jesus, we need more bullets. But yeah, some people got a little overzealous with the placement of the ammo machines, and unfortunately, that has probably got the attention of Bethesda. This has been in the game since I believe the beta, and so I mean it's been known. Nothing has gone on with it, but it's just become a lot more widespread because some people are a little more liberal, I guess, with showing off their things. Now, obviously, I'm showing this on YouTube. There's a lot of other YouTubers out there who are showing these glitches, but at the same time, too, you don't exactly show up to a public server. You know, go down to where the hell is it? The airport, which has the largest area, and build like 100 of these things to pump out ammo. I mean, it's one thing. I mean, I play on a private server, and if I was to jump on a public server, I'd have these things a little more out of sight, out of mind, type of deal. We're doing it. People know that you're doing it, etc., etc. But it's a little bit of discretion, guys. It goes a long way. Anyways, how this is all playing out is on the PTS. Apparently, they have fixed this where you can't convert this into a blueprint. Now, as far as I know, and as far as I've seen on a number of other glitches regarding blueprints, they can't actually take your blueprints away. They can, however, prevent you from actually doing the glitch, right? And so anyways, what that means for you is basically that you might want to get on top of this before patch 22 goes live. And the reason why I say this is because... sorry, distracted. The reason why I say this is once you blueprint it, you will have it. There's not really much they can do about it. There are a bunch of the righteous running around taking pictures, screenshots, and reporting people because you're supposed to enjoy the grind. It's by far the most grindy game I've ever played. I was waiting for that. So whatever. Okay, fine. On top of which, too, like I was telling you about the character who I dubbed Dewey. His name's Smiley at the Wayward. That has been hot fixed, so you can no longer show up to Smiley and buy, and I keep saying it, buy with 6,000 caps as much gold as you want. Because, apparently that's game breaking if you do that. I don't know. I just don't get it. It baffles the mind. Now, if you don't already feel like punching your cat at this point, coming up on the patch, as far as I've been informed, witnessed, and heard from multiple sources, first off, one of the nerfs, or as in their case, they're calling it under the guise of one Wastelander. Yeah. One Wastelander. So, what this patch will do is basically turn some of these mobs into bullet sponges. Now, everybody's calling this the bloodied nerf. Well, this patch actually affects everybody. And, which brings us into the second component of this, if that doesn't already get under your skin. The second component is they're nerfing all weapons, all builds, basically. So it basically, as far as I understand it, it's going to be a massive nerf to all builds. And of course, from my sick bed, I've been getting mad at people in the comment section of a particular YouTube creator that I do enjoy, and although they wouldn't necessarily agree with me on a number of different issues, but sorry, talking and playing at the same time. I know Captain Noob can do it, but he gets easily distracted too. So, anyways, here you have it. You have this 1-2 punch that they're doing, basically turning mobs into bullet sponges. So yeah, Destiny, the Division, if those things ring a bell. They're basically gimping every single build. So your bloodied build is not going to be doing as much damage. And this is where the idea was, they're nerfing bloodied, so QQ bloodied, ha ha ha. You can't one-shot at everything anymore. But that's not the point, guys. The point is, this is going to affect every single encounter that you have in this game. Whether it be from a low level, all the way up to a high level. And since we are technically soft-capped at level 50, that's where you sit, down for the rest of the game. So I know Turtle is out there and he's really great at theory crafting, but I'm going to take a lot of my information from two different sources, both Turtle and Captain Noob. Captain Noob is like the technician. Turtle would be like the engineer. The engineer knows everything about the situation and the problem. The technician actually has his hands on it and knows how everything works. So I'm not saying that Turtle doesn't know what he's talking about or anything. I don't want to insult the guy. Love that guy to death. But it's just, I don't know, guys. It's starting to get to the point of ridiculous. And all that translates into is they want you to stretch out your gameplay. That's it. And everybody's like, oh wow, it'll cost you a few more bullets. Yeah, but More bullets spent means more time grinding, finding bullets, getting through encounters, getting materials. It all adds up. It really does. And if you can't see that, then like I echo some of these other guys, like ignorance must be bliss, and therefore you must be happy, because this is absolutely amazing at the fact that you cannot see what exactly is going on here. It's just, instead of taking something and maybe adding a little more of a technical aspect to a game, they've decided to just nerf things to make it more grindy. So my understanding of it, and somebody tried to use the excuse that, oh, it's for server load, etc., etc. I'm not sure about you guys, but this isn't my first rodeo. It isn't my first run around the block in a MMO or an RPG or anything like that of the sort. And I can tell you right now, there are dozens upon dozens of other games that are a lot more resource intensive, that have a lot more of a player base, all on at the same time, all gaming at the same time, all doing different things at the same time. And their technical issues are minimal. I mean, sure, maybe they have to do a server reset every day, but that's to clear their cache and crap like that. But really, don't feed me a shit sandwich and call it cake. Okay? Really. So, yeah, people are pretty upset at me. I'm pretty upset at them because, they just rather drink Todd Howard's It Just Works Kool-Aid and carry on. It's disappointing. It really is. So, but if patch 22 comes out and this is the way it's going to be, then yeah, it might be it for me for a while. For okay, let's see if I can do this. Sorry, guys, getting distracted again. Come on. There we go. Sorry. Let's see if this works. We're called guns. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Okay, this one's bullets. That's my original one. This is guns. Okay, so it didn't work.
Denied.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try this again. Okay, so what we want to do is grab that wire. See, I have it attached to the other thing.
Nope.
Come on. You're not going to do it, are you? Oh, sorry, guys. Just bear with me. Don't tell me they passed it already. It's not gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it.
And you fail.
There we go. Son of a... Anyways, that was my... I'm sorry it took so long, guys. I didn't mean to drag out this video here. I might chop that out here. I haven't been so on top of the ball for editing lately because I really haven't been feeling well. So anyways, this is what we want. We want it to look this color. So as you've seen, I jumped up there. I attached the wire to there. I grabbed that wire up there. Here, I'll cancel out of this. Let's do this again. So I grab this wire, hold on the blueprint. Okay, it's going to grab it. So it basically chooses everything. Choose this one. Jump off. There you go. It's all done. Now, create blueprint. Yes, at least one object, blah, blah, blah. Now this should work. Overwrite select blueprint. Yeah. And this should do it. And there you have it. Requires 20 power, as you can see, because I have contractor on. It cost me one of everything. Really, really cheap way of doing it. You can put several of these. Some people found that when adding them to your camp, it does add budget. Other people, it doesn't add budget. For me, it always adds budget. But you won't be able to place as many as you want anymore because of... Come on. There we go. What you need for these is any flat surface. So, as you can see, it's basically like that. Now take a watch at what happens. Furniture entries blocked. Come on. There we go. And there you have it. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you attach a bunch of these in a row, whatever one is attached to the power first will be the console you can use. In order to make multiple bullets at the same time, you have to attach each one to a different power source. The end. I'm not going to go into much more detail over that. Get them while they last, guys. Again, they can't take away your blueprints yet. And as far as everything else, yeah, I tried this out, and it doesn't work anymore. So that's done until somebody else comes up with a different one. And I'm, yeah. So yeah, just to warn you guys, if you're expecting Grandioso builds now, it's not going to happen anymore. As far as patch 22, again, it's, I don't know. I might not even be around afterwards. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just not interested in grinding as much. This has got to be the most grindy game that I've ever played in my entire life. And I played a lot of MMOs in the last few decades. So, yeah. And I don't know why these people are rallying to the call, figuring that grinding equals fun. Drink your RNG juice and you will love it. So, anyways, guys, as usual, okay, be safe out there. Play nice, be kind, and never stop gaming. Peace.